Good morning, my name is Andrea Leon and I will be doing my presentation on Power Bar. Decades ago, a candy bar, Snickers, successfully positioned itself as a source of energy. If you were dragging a bit, a Snickers bar would pick you up. Breakfast bars created a category around a use occasion. People who lacked the time to sit down for a good breakfast could eat a bar on the road. Diet bars helped define another category with a similar product. A person on a diet could eat a bar to replace a snack or even a meal. Reassured that the bar was designed to enhance the effectiveness of his or her diet by supplying requisite vitamins and minerals. Granola bars were the healthy candy bars. Very different application areas defined each of these four very similar products. Then, the Power Bar firm in 1986 developed the original Power Bar, single-handedly creating the energy bar category. Positioned as athletic energy food, the original Power Bar was distributed at bike shops and events, usually involving running or biking. The target segment was the athlete who needed a convenient, effective energy source. 6 years later, stimulated by the need to provide an alternative to the sticky nature of the Power Bar, a competitor developed a product with superior taste and texture and branded it the Clif Bar. Another competitor, Balance, introduced an energy bar offering a blend of protein, fat, and carbohydrates based on the 40-30-30 nutritional formula associated with the so-called Zone Diet. In the early days of energy bars, at least two product subcategories were defined: bars that tasted good and bars that were nutritionally balanced. Power Bar was not relevant to either, nor were its erstwhile competitors. Significantly, the energy bar category moved from the bike shops to supermarkets and became a mainstream snack item for anyone in need of an energy boost. Faced with these relevance challenges, Power Bar developed two new products for which it adapted and endorsed a strategy. The Harvest Bar had a much more accessible taste and texture, while Protein Plus became the Power Bar entry into the high protein subcategory closely related to that defined by the Balance Bar. A Power Bar endorsement was extremely helpful in a messy market arena, populated by a host of small startups providing welcoming heritage and leadership associations to the new brands. The makers of Clif Bar observed that half the population were women, of whom many were athletes and many more were involved in fitness. They further observed that women have unique needs in terms of vitamins and supplements, and that the energy bar industry had yet to recognize or fill those needs. As a result, they introduced Luna as the first nutritional, not energy bar for women, using media and promotion targeting active females. The target market was time-strapped women who want taste and nutrition in one bar and would appreciate a firm that tailored a product to what they needed. A small token Clif endorsement on the package provided some credibility while creating space for the new bar to prosper in its target segment. The Balance strategy was to introduce a series of products, all of which stuck to the established 40-30-30 blend, but had different tastes and textures. There was the Balance Plus, Balance Outdoor, with no chocolate coating to melt, the Balance Gold, Balance Satisfaction, and the Balance endorsed Oasis, a bar designed especially for women. The big success was Balance Gold, which was positioned close to the candy bar category by containing traditional candy ingredients like nuts and caramel. The bar was able to expand its relevance to those looking for candy bar qualities. The energy bar category exploded from just over 100 million in 1996 to well over 700 million in 2001, with attractive growth prospects extending well into the future. Energy bars were one of the few categories that successfully moved from niche to mainstream status. Here is the all too frequent problem. A brand seems very strong because tracking studies show that it retains a high level of trust, esteem, perceived quality, and perhaps even perceived innovation. Customers may still be satisfied and loyal. However, its market share is slipping, perhaps dramatically, and fewer customers, particularly new ones, are considering the brand. Why? In many cases, because the product category or subcategory with which the brand is associated is fading, being replaced or augmented by another. The brand has simply become irrelevant to one or maybe more important segments. A host of brands or sub-brands have seen reduced relevance in key segments in these dynamic times. It is hard to find a CEO who does not worry about staying relevant. For example, Xerox gradually faced a relevance challenge when the market turned to lower-cost Japanese options in many copier subcategories. As such, firms as HP, Microsoft, and Canon were carving up the digital system world. Xerox struggled to find its niche. Similarly, Polaroid clung to a technology that eventually became irrelevant, and it has been unsuccessful in finding a role in the new digital world. Relevance is an issue as well for brands attempting to open up a new business arena, such as hybrid cars or personal video recorders. The challenge is to define the product category or subcategory. What exactly are customers buying? It is very hard to make the brand relevant if the product category or subcategory is not well understood. The reality is that nearly every marketplace is undergoing changes that are often dramatic and rapid. Managing these changes is a challenge. Firms that do it successfully are able to develop organizational skills to detect change and respond to it, achieve strategic flexibility, and/or pursue and implement alliances. It simply involves basic strategic management. Brand portfolio strategy plays critical roles in enhancing or even enabling responsive strategic options. When the need arises to create a new product category or subcategory, or enter one that is already there, a brand, endorsed brand, or sub-brand needs to carry the flag. Thus, leveraging existing brands or developing new ones is a crucial component in developing the strategy. In addition, other portfolio tools such as branded differentiators or co-brands can help in what is usually a difficult positioning task. And that is the end of my presentation.